Good afternoon. We were seeing types of sentences. In British English, collective nouns are notionally plural and but grammatically singular. For example, the public are tired of demonstrations. The audience were enjoying of it every minute. In American English, these nouns are considered singular. These subject collective nouns are sometimes considered as a single undivided body and sometimes as a collective collection or of the individual. Hence, there can be used as a singular and plural both grammatically. The place of a subject can be occupied by more nouns or noun phrases. When there are two such nouns, there they are joined with and if they are more than two nouns, the last two nouns are joined with and are rest are hyphenated by a comma after each such a noun or noun phrase. This part that we have seen earlier. Now we have to move towards the negation and complement. There are there are examples to show that one complement in an assertive sentence becomes inappropriate in the negative form of the same sentence. See example, we have had some lunch. Its negative form is we haven't had any lunch. I saw speaking to someone. I wasn't speaking to anyone. I saw him somewhere. I didn't see him anywhere. She was somehow surprised. She wasn't in any way surprised. They sometimes visit us. They don't ever visit us. He helped to some extent. He did not help at all. They have arrived already. They haven't arrived yet. John is coming too. John isn't coming either. They ate too many cakes. They didn't eat very much cakes. He is still there. He is not there any longer. I like her a great deal. I don't like her much. Such type of the examples are there where the positive form and the negative form is indicated. No is another negative indicator. It is mostly used before noun or noun phrase. The use of it intensifies the sense which with a stress on the fact which would certainly not happen. So there is a difference between I didn't see any birds and I saw no birds, or between a man cannot do this and I saw no man can do this. Never and little also can be taken, but they do not need an auxiliary always. There are other terms also which make the sentence negative. Seldom, rarely, scarcely, hardly, barely, little, few, such type of the words that we can observe. The four kinds of simple sentences. These four types of simple sentences are rhetorical, imperative, irregular, and complex. such type of the sentences that we have in this case. Simple sentences may be divided into four major syntactical classes: statements, questions, imperative, and exclamations. Statements are sentences in which the subject is always present and generally preceded the verb. The structural varieties would be in accordance with the 7 pattern. The interrogative simple sentences has the subject after the first auxiliary. If a WH word, who, what, which is the subject, it always comes at the beginning of the sentence. The imperative sentence has no over grammatical subject. The imperative verb has no tense. In the exclamatory sentences, the subject or verb appear in the end, but in the same order. An exclamatory sentence has what or how at the beginning of the sentence. Rhetorical. Rhetorical questions has the forceful statement. The positive rhetorical question is like a strong negative assertion, while the negative questions is like a strong positive one. For example, is this a reason for despair? The answer: this is not the reason. Can anyone doubt the wisdom of this action? Such type of the examples are there. Then imperative, tense mood, and the voice. Tense mood and voice are absent in imperative sentences. A progressive aspect would rarely appear, as in be preparing the lessons when he comes in. You, singular or plural, is implies subject of an imperative sentence. The person requesting or ordering a commanding is also not in a picture when we use a subject with the imperative verb as in. Let us all work hard. Let me have a look. Let each man decide him or himself. Let him speak now. When the imperative sentences is made negative, do is used as per the general rule. And when the imperative sentence relate to other than you, do is not necessary, because the verb let is there. For example, don't open any window. Let's not open the door. When do is used before the imperative verb, as in the do come, do write, etc., it is called pervasive imperative. There is a quasi imperative also, as in shall I open the door? Yes, I do. I yes do, or no don't. Like the tag questions to the statement, the questions can have quasi imperative in answer to the questions. Then the another is irregular type. Though the formula can help us to make the sentences to a great extent, there are irregular constructions which are grammatically acceptable. Questions like why get so upset, why not enjoying yourself, show that the subject is absent and hence do is not used. Questions are also formed without a finite verb. What about the house? What about the joining us? These are rhetorical questions. These are detective these are defective structures like of with him, out with them, down with the bossel. Now for some fun, again there are apostrophe sentences like the more the merrier, least said, sonnet mended, handsome is and handsome does. Most of these examples are in vague in colloquial conversation. Such type of the irregular types is there. The next part is block language, compound sentence, complex sentence. We will continue in the next part. Thank you. Good day.